fellow farmers. Here we are with a Volvo truck and trailer. Here to get some hay, to get to the horses. Taking care of the horses to... Ooh, I don't got much hay in here. I need to go back to the BGA where I just came from to fill the trailer. I probably should have checked the silo here first. That's fine. We'll just head on back. I should have plenty of hay in there. Yeah, we're taking care of the horses this morning and also the sheep. And I've already taken care of the grass field. I went ahead and mowed that up and baled it up as well. So the grass bales are sitting out there. I figured I didn't bring you along for that ride because we just did that not long ago. So it'll be just me time-lapsing, me mowing grass, and having the autonomous case tractor following behind us with the baler baling up the grass as it is. I would have assumed that we just got like 39 bales because that's what we usually get, like 38, 39, 40, somewhere in there, depending how much is in the baler when we start. But yeah, here we are. With our truck. I need to go ahead and finish taking care of the horses before I forget. The horses are very important because, well, they do bring in a lot of cash every 10 days. So let's come over here and get a full trailer. I better make sure I get it out here because I know we are making some TMR over here. And I am not over the spout here. Definitely better. Nope. Let's not clip that. There we go. Can I grab some hay, please? So it looks like next time I do the grass field, I better go ahead and make some more hay. I do have a 500,000 liters of TMR in there right now, and that probably might make it a couple 100,000. But the good news is the grass gets full. I mean, the grass field needs to be cut every 2 days, and we just fed the cows, so the cows are good for 10 days, give or take. But next time, yep, I'll have to make some more hay and bring it on over here to the TMR mixer and store it for the horses and the cows. So that, yeah, last episode we took care of the cows, we took care of the chickens, so today is taking care of the horses. And yeah, we're going to take a couple of the grass bales that I just made this morning on up to the sheep pasture. I don't want to use hay to feed them because, well, hay is a little bit more time-taking to make, if I can say it that way. I just checked on contracts, and there are no contracts for field 33 or 35. And of course, as you've probably already seen and known, it's still raining as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to rain all day long. And the fun part I have in here, and yeah, one of these days I will get the landscaping down here. The problem is, I think what I might do is just use my chainsaw and grind away at the stumps down here. Because I'd rather back in, the whole plan was to back in on that side, but since I don't have the room to do it yet, I got to back on this side, and with the little river running between the two ponds that we have, it makes it hard to kind of line up the trailer, just because the way the river is angled compared to, yes, he's twisted my trailer every which way, and the trailer just barely fits in here, and I mean just barely fits in here. Of course, watch me say it's hard to get in here and probably get it like the first try, but I'm not going to. Not quite. Yeah, sometimes the trailer doesn't drop down far enough to get in. Like right now. Or am I hitting the door? I can't tell if I'm hitting the door or if I'm hitting the top of the door. Looks like I'm hitting the top of the door. Yeah, I need to go ahead and fix the landscaping on the other side. I wonder if I can... No, I can't get my big butt through there. I'll have to use my... come to Jesus moment handy dandy tool here to probably pull the trailer down. Yeah, we're hitting the top. Well, my second try backing in over here, and I got it. Yeah, I couldn't get in the other way, even using the lift anything mod. I was trying to pull the trailer down, get it in there, but that was not working at all. The trailer and barn were like, yeah, that's not going to work. Hay is not accepted here. Well, it is accepted there, it's just that you're full. Okay, now I can't get out. Okay, I may have to use my handy dandy lift. How about if can I go this way? Maybe it's a little bumpy there. That's not too bad. Now I just got to find my way around to get to the other horse paddock without hitting trees. Yeah, instead of bringing the tree harvester all the way down here, I can just use a chainsaw, but then I have to get a stump grinder down here. and take care of the stumps, and then we can do some landscaping, level it out. That way I can get to the barn a lot easier. But the good thing is, after today, I don't need to do it for 10 days, so I'll probably put it off, and then next time it comes time to feed the horses, I'll be like, oh yeah, remember I was going to do this, and I never got around to it. Probably do the same thing today. While we're filling that up with some hay, we'll go ahead and top them off with some water. Same thing with these horses over here. I'm pretty sure they like water just as much. So the last thing we need to do is go ahead and grab some oats and top them off with some oats over here. And then of course we got the other horse paddock over on the west side to take care of. They're going to need straw, hay, and oats as well, along with some water, I'm sure. But I want to bring this hay back to the BGA. Hopefully the silo down here has the oats. If not, that means I have to go to the upper plateau to get it. And if I do that, what I probably will do is go to the west side, to my grass field, grab a couple bales of grass, that's what I want to say, grass, and bring it up to the sheep, make my trips count. Well, the good news is I do have 100,000 liters of oats down here. Is that all the oats I have? If I do, I might have... No, I must have some oats. I might have some oats on the west side of the plateau. I may need to think about planting some oats down here in these big fields. Probably be the best way to do it. Or I could just do it in the upper plateau. I'll have to think about that. Maybe, yeah, maybe next time the upper plateau may get some oats. If I do oats down here, I'll have tons and tons of oats. I don't need this much. I think the 5 fields up in the upper plateau will suffice, just enough that we need for a long time. Or who knows, maybe we'll get lucky in fields 33 and 35. We'll get oats in it at some point, and we'll get a little extra of the grain afterwards. Like I said, probably when we get the loan down to just below $20 million, we'll go ahead and maybe look at purchasing like field 33 to start with, and then eventually buy field 35. Although it is kind of fun now just to try to maintain the fields that we do have, and do the contracts in those fields when need be. Now let me go ahead, and I'm going to feed the horses behind here first, just to make it easier. No, I'm changing my mind. The reason being, yeah, we'll drive through the river over and over again, is I don't want to feed the first horses and then come over here and try to back into here and get the trailer in here and find out I don't have enough oats to do both. So, since I noticed I could drive up here and not really get stuck, let me see if I can back in by coming up here. Last time I was trying to get around the other tree. Alright, this was rather, I don't want to say simple. That was rather easy. No, I guess I'm not in there all the way. I think yeah, I'm hitting that side of the barn. Okay. It is easier. Yeah, so if I just level out, are we not, oats are not accepted here? Are you full of oats? I mean, it must be, so you're not taking that much for oats. Alright, let me see if I can find a better way out of here than I did last time. Or not try, let's just not try to hit a tree this time, right? Probably the same way, just, you know, turn the truck a little sooner. There you go. So those horses should be all set. So they're not taking much for oats. I thought, oh, there's only 8 horses in there. Maybe that's why. So they only take, I would have thought they would have taken like 30,000 liters, but maybe they weren't that low on oats. How much oats are you guys going to take? Yeah, not that much either. Let's go here and just check on the animal page. The first horses, these are the ones on the western side, I believe. Here's the one that I'm having a hard time back into the barn. So they're pretty much all set. And here's the one we're at now. They're all set. Yep, tomorrow they get sold. And we'll get new horses in. So, yeah, tomorrow we should get $800,000 from these horses right here. A couple trips to the animal livestock market, but it's well worth it. So these oats that I have here, they're going to go back to the silo that we were in, or that they were in. And then it's time to head over to the west side to take care of those horses. And then I got to find a way to bring bales up to the sheep. I think I know how I'm going to do it, but it's going to be kind of fun. And I hope that we can do it. You'll see what I'm talking about once I get over there. Alright, time to take care of the horses over here on the west side. Give them some water so they're all set with the water. Open the doors. These horses are well trained. They won't go anywhere. But this is, yeah, you're kind of new to the channel. Yeah, this is a tractor and trailer that we use to feed the horses over here on the west side. Obviously, we don't use it as much, because the only thing we use it for is to take care of the horses. And open up this door here. I was wondering if that horse was actually going to come out the door. I'm like, are you actually going to come out the door? Look out, horsies. Now, this is not going to be enough straw to take care of the horses for sure. I'm going to leave the doors open because I trust the horses that much. But, yeah, we're going to have a few trips back and forth from here to the hog barn silo. I mean, the tractor gets along rather well. I mean, 14 miles an hour is not too bad. I probably should have put a small silo down here for the horses, but, you know, what fun would that be? You know, we only got like 1.2 hours on this thing. The forecast is going to be changing here, I would say probably not until like evening hours. So, yeah, that, at least when it does, we get back to harvesting the cotton field. And also, probably the potato harvest can begin as well. But this little Ursus has been feeding and taking care of the horses over here on the west side for, well, ever since we got the horses, I do believe. So, over 100 episodes. I did bring the T8 and the Seadrill over. That was over on the east side. I need the New Holland T8 to wrap up the grass bales that we do have. And I made my trips count because I'm like, well, I need to see these fields pretty soon once we get them taken care of. So I forgot how many liters this trailer holds. I may end up bringing the Volvo truck over, to be honest with you. I think this only holds like 12,000 liters, and if I need 64,000 liters of oats to bring, or hay to bring over to the horses, that's going to be quite a few trips. So I may swap back over to the Volvo truck. But first thing is we're going to grab some straw that we do have. I'll probably top off the pigs as well, if I have the amount of straw I need over here. And then I'll top off hay and then oats, or oats and hay, depending on the situation of what they desire. Well, before I try to get into that silo, let's go ahead and clean out the pig's mess here. Just make my life a little bit easier. This won't take too long with a wheel loader. Of course, it'd be even better if I get the bucket all the way down. I seem to have that problem with implements in the front. And just give the pigs their food right back to them. And park the wheel loader right back where I found it. Although I may need this. I don't think it's today. I think our greenhouses are fine for now. The question is, how much straw, hay, and oats do I have over here? So I'll probably check all of the things that we need, just so I'm prepared for it. Not chaff, not silage. Straw we got plenty of. Hay I should have plenty of. What do I have for... Oh, that's right. This does not take... This does not take regular crops? I thought this trailer did. That is interesting. I don't remember that. Alright, so I might be using... Yeah, I probably will be using the other trailer. I thought this trailer took all kind of crops. I guess, yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm thinking about. Alright, let's top off the pigs first with the straw that they need. I don't know how much. We haven't really taken care of the pigs, but pigs are pigs. They're usually fine. Yeah, this is producing solid manure, which we do need for our greenhouses and everything. Are you going to take that whole trailer? Nope, not quite. I will drive around because this is a tandem axle on here, and I will be terrible backing up. So I'm going to top off my trailer. We'll head back on down to the horses, top them off with some straw. And then, since I got to bring my Volvo truck over anyways, I guess I'll grab some oats. Yeah, let me just check the silo over here. How many? I should have some oats over here, I think. But then again, maybe not, because we have a lot of our oats over there, and I didn't have many oats other places. Let me just jump out here and double check this. Oats. Yeah, I only got 13,000 liters of oats over here, so I may have to fill that trailer back up and come over here and take care of the horses. Takes a little while to go from this horse paddock up to the hog barn silo, but it gets there and gets back. Hopefully none of the horses have escaped. I don't think any of them have, and I do hope I got enough straw, excuse me horses, for them on this trip here alone. Let's go ahead and dump this in here. That horse just can't wait for the straw. He's so excited he wants to jump on in. Actually, I probably had enough in the trailer. I didn't need to go back and fill it up. But now I need to go put this back into the silo because I need this trailer for our next project. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave those doors open. I trust my horses. They're not going nowhere. Yeah, after I dump the straw back into the silo, on the way back through the grass field, I'm going to take about, I'm going to try to grab 4 bales of grass. Now these bales that we do have in this field, I know I say it often enough, but maybe there's some new people watching. These bales that we have in this field over here are 20,000 liters apiece. So yeah, we're going to load up these grass bales, and I'm going to take this Ursus tractor and trailer, hopefully, up the steep hill. And yeah, we're going to bring the grass bales up to the sheep and feed them, and whatever grass bales I have left over, if any, we'll just leave there for them. So the question is, does this have the horsepower and oomph to carry that much weight behind it up the steep hill that we need to do? Stay tuned to find out. Well, it kind of looks like the hitbox on the trailer might be off just a little bit. Yeah, I was putting the bales in there actually inside the trailer, and they would just lean over and like fall, and they're like halfway through the trailer, so yeah, interesting. I also did look on the store page, and this trailer does accept all kinds of grain, so I don't know why I could not see about why it would not let me select any other than the hay, silage, grass kind of stuff. It's kind of interesting there, so I don't know. Maybe the trigger... I think I had a problem with this trailer before, to where the trigger for this trailer doesn't quite read in the silo sometimes, so that could be part of the problem. I just like the looks of the old trailer. I've used it, I think, on most of my maps. I try to use it. It's good just to have like a small, tiny trailer that can hold like this can be modified to have 4,000, 8,000, or 12,000 liters, somewhere in that area. And of course, that's like the old rusted look of it. Looks really nice, but yeah, there are some issues with it. But overall, I can't complain too much about it. It's kind of interesting though, when we put the straw in it, the straw doesn't go over kind of like the bales are doing. So I don't know how the coating is done on the bales compared to the grain. Now the question that we do have is, can this Ursus tractor... Oh, I was going to put fuel in it before I left. Yeah, I kind of noticed before, I'm like, oh, I only got like an hour on here, and I'm like, I got a quarter of a tank of fuel left. So if I can remind myself, I mean, I was right next to the fuel pump in the grass field. I have to remind myself when I get to the sheep, if I can get this up to the sheep. I'll have to go over to the gas station, just top it off with some fuel. I mean, it is a small tractor, and let's see, is she going to get up the hill or not? That's the question. If it gets up this hill here, which it looks like it's not going to be an issue at all, then we're fine. Yeah, we should be okay, because we dropped down 11 miles an hour, and that's it. I don't even remember how much horsepower this has. I want to say it's like 50. It's like 45 or 50. It's been a while. I haven't, we bought this tractor. Oh, sorry, we didn't buy this tractor. This tractor came with the farm. That's right, I almost forgot. Well, what do you expect? It's been over 100 episodes. I kind of forgot. But yeah, this tractor was on the farm, and basically it was all that was left. All the implements and equipment that the farm had were sold. So the only thing that was left on the farm was well, what we have here, the tractor, because no one wanted it. I'm like, I'll take it. I have no problem taking this tractor and trailer. So here we are with 80,000 liters of grass. This should be more than enough for the sheep and a little extra to top them off for the next couple days or so. But as we know, in the base game of, almost the base game of Seasons, in the base game of Farming Simulator, I do believe when you top off for animals, it should be good for 10 days. I don't know why. I kind of like the way it was in 17, to where your animals were good for 6 days. 10 days is a long stretch for me. I don't know. I just prefer the 6 days more. I actually prefer the Seasons a little better, where Seasons only goes roughly for 2 days on food. Because really, if you're an animal, wouldn't you like some fresh food as well every 2 days rather than every 10 days? I'm just saying. You know. I was actually surprised this Ursus tractor hauled that up the hill as well as it did. I was thinking 80,000 liters of grass in the back, but then again, maybe the trailer's not really registering. Some of these bales are back there. Oh yeah, just an FYI, the traffic is turned off, and I just remembered I'm supposed to be fertilizing my fields and weeding my fields as well. Someone fell asleep at the wheel on that one. That would be me. I'm probably taking a long way around to go here, but it's good that I'm kind of checking my fields out. So yes, I need to get my Vulture tractor back on duty. Weeding first would be crucial, because we can use the weeder, which I left parked right over there next to field number 4. Yeah, I left it there so I can continue weeding in that field. And of course, field number 3 needs to be weeded as well. And all of them need to be fertilized. Wait, did I fertilize them? I'll have to check when I get to the sheep. Did I fertilize them last time? I don't remember. I'll have to double check. Maybe I did fertilize them. I'm starting to think I did now. Maybe I did. Just need to weed them out. Or do I have weeds in the field? Looks like I do. Do I still have 4 grass bales in the back? I wasn't paying attention. Yes, we do. So I was kind of hoping for a great demand sometime today of milk. That would have been fantastic. Could you imagine paying off over $2 million in that loan in one day? And then tomorrow we got the horses to sell and get $800,000, and you know, in a couple days time here we can get that loan below $30 million, which will just drop our loan interest at midnight as well. I mean, it's starting to look really good. Things have progressed quite a bit here in the last week or so on the farm. Financially, it's looking a lot better. Now I just need to, you know, get more cotton stored back up again, and the animals need to, you know, produce their product a lot faster. I mean, we're getting more cows, more milk. The chickens, we are maxed out on chickens. So, I'm not going to get any more chickens, so I'm not going to produce eggs any faster. But they're doing a pretty good job at it right now anyways. Can this thing go over 15 miles an hour even downhill? Nope, cannot. It cannot. I'm kind of hoping, not that it matters too much, but we'll see if the sheep will take this right out of the back of the trailer. They might just do that. Yeah, so the bales didn't fall out of the trailer, so yeah, it must be the hitbox on the trailer is not quite where it should be. Alright, so they only took 2 bales out of the 4, but I'm pretty sure one of them might be taking a little bit as well. I'm going to leave the trailer there for now. That can keep the sheep happy for a while. We're going to jump on over to the gas station here. Yeah, we do have a good amount of eggs to sell, but to get to all those pallets could be a little tricky. This is not going to take much fuel at all, I don't think. Yeah, $31 worth, so. I like this little guy. Not much you can do with it on the farm. I mean, if you're running a really small farm, probably. But here in the Pacific Northwest, yeah, you're just here to shunt some things around here and there. Alright, so we'll leave that hitched up there. We'll turn the tractor off. I'm going to leave it here. The one thing I want to check, because I don't really remember. No, I was on the right page. Let me turn the weeds off. Oh no, so I have already fertilized the fields. So yeah, I just need to get the Vultra to go ahead and weed them. While I'm thinking about that, I don't even know where the tractor even is, to be honest with you. No, okay, I got my truck there, Where is it here? Where is... Oh yeah, that's right. We were filling up the water tanker. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Vultra, head over to field 4. Let's see here. Drop that off. I'll drop the front loader part off, the weight off as well. Like I said, bring over to field 4. I'm going to get him, get Frank over there. He can start weeding out the field. No, I hit the wrong button. You need to run. There we go. Yeah, so let me go ahead and take this taken care of. And then meet you back down at the horses down below with the Volvo truck and trailer with a load of oats. Gotta tell you, it feels like you're in a rocket after driving that Ursus around for a little bit, just doing 15 miles an hour. Then you jump into something else and make you feel like a speed demon. I only grabbed about 30,000 liters, 34,000 liters, whatever I have here. That should be more than enough. And I just realized I did not leave the doors open here on the horses because I don't need to go back in there for anything. And I think I got to pull all the way up to get into the feed trough. Let me go ahead and close these doors. I'm sure none of the horses escaped at all. They're good horses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they're all here. Did you take all of the oats that you need? It should be these. Oh wait, these horses right here. Yep, they're finding oats. So they got water, straw, oats. Now I'm going to dump these oats into the silo over here. Grab some straw. Grab some hay. Hay is the last thing we need to do. And then our horses will be taken care of. And then I'm probably going to go over and check on our factories, make sure that our factories have, well, it's definitely the sugar. Make sure the sugar factory has enough sugar beet to keep on producing. I should really have the tarp over my trailer, but we didn't, so there we go. Horses are all taken care of. All the animals are pretty much taken care of. We really didn't touch on the pigs too much. The pigs don't seem to go through their food as fast as the rest of the animals, so it's kind of, I don't know, but it's all fine there. Sugar beet is next. I think I already went by it somewhere. There we go. So still 230,000 liters, but after I take my 90,000 out of here, that'll leave us 140,000 liters. Yeah, math. It's good for you. So let's go top off our sugar beet, our sugar factory. And I'm sure that's probably got full of pallets. It's probably been sitting there idle for a bit. And then the last thing I'll probably do is we're just going to check the economy page just to see what some prices are on some things. We do have some wine that we could sell if the price is halfway decent. I'm kind of looking for things to sell because I would love to pay off $2 million. Right now we can pay off 1.6. So yeah, I need another $400,000 somewhere. I don't know if I can find that much unless there's a great demand for milk or the milk price is really good. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and dump in here what we can. And then we'll just leave the trailer right here. And while it's doing that, let's see. So the big things that we know that I have to sell would be the milk. And those prices are terrible. The silage in the field, did the barn price stop dropping? Yeah, so that'll go up. So maybe that'll go up by the end of the day. I don't think it will. Probably not until tomorrow morning. And let's see. Those prices are not the greatest. How about meat prices? Anything over 1,000? No. Sugar prices are probably going to be terrible. Actually, it's still $9.21 up at that Timberline flour mill. But I don't have $400,000 worth of sugar around. And nothing there. And yeah, the potatoes. Yes, the potatoes. We will be putting down the potato washing station, whatchamacallit, when it comes time to harvest. Which should be sometime tomorrow. If it doesn't, the forecast is showing sun, but that, it could be sunny overnight and then rainy tomorrow morning when we wake up. Who knows? Alright, this should already be on pallet, so I should just have to turn it on. Let's go ahead and pick these up. And I'll turn that back off for now. And that way, if I park close enough, next time I want to, I just have to turn the trailer on. It should almost load most of them up, hopefully. There, that's good. And our worker says he finished up here, Frank did, in field number 4, which he did. No, I need that up and folded. So I'm going to bring this over to field number 3. Tell Frank to go ahead and weed out that field. So yeah, the upper plateau should be all set by the end of the day, which is good. I don't have to worry about it. They've been, fully fertilized, weeded. And yeah, now we're just waiting for the east side to go ahead and keep on growing and get ready for harvest. The west side, as we do know, is already for harvest. We're just waiting for the rain to stop. And when the rain does stop, I'll get the cotton harvester up and going. And yeah, we'll be harvesting some potatoes. We'll put down the potato wash plant. We already got the water tanker over there anyways. So I think that's, I assume it's going to take water. I've had that mod downloaded for a while, and I haven't even installed it on any map just yet. But pretty soon on this one. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.